My first time watching Band of Brothers episode 10. Let's go ahead and watch this. That'll be the last time I ever watch the intro. Oh, wait, whoa, no interviews? Wait, what? I'm shocked. Oh.
It was more than 3 years since Lewis Nixon and I decided to join the paratroops, and more than a year since we'd first gone to war, not knowing what would happen to us, how long we'd be fighting. I certainly didn't expect to find myself at a place like this.
I thought it might be you.
Morning.
Yeah, I heard reports about a red-headed Eskimo. Thought I'd check it out.
Come to join me for a morning swim?
Here, this from Zelensky.
What is that? Ran into the regimental photographer. Said he had all these photographs of the 506.
Oh.
Going all the way back to Toccoa.
Wow.
I traded them.
Oh! The boys.
What do you think you'll do after this?
I get some breakfast.
Nah, after.
Well, it's funny you should mention it, because I had a meeting with Colonel Sink. He discussed the possibility of staying.
In the Army?
Yeah, as a career. Said I'd think about it.
What do you think about New Jersey?
New Jersey?
Nixon, New Jersey. It's called Nixon Nitration Works.
That sounds picturesque.
Yeah, well, oddly enough, I know the owners. I thought maybe I'd drag you with me.
Are you offering me a job?
We'll see how you do in your interview, but probably scrape something up commensurate with your current salary level.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I really appreciate it.
It's gotta be so refreshing. Man, they started the episode off so peacefully with just our two boys, Nixon Winters.
And the war wasn't even over. I was still getting used to hot showers and morning swims. We'd entered Bavaria in early May. This famous town high in the Alps was the Nazi Party's symbolic home, and all the heads of the Third Reich had houses there. Although Hitler was dead, he had apparently ordered the SS to make it their last stand from which to mount a guerrilla resistance against the Allied advance. First step was blocking the roads.
When are we expecting the engineers to arrive?
Half an hour ago.
We're stuck here until they do, Nix.
If you're the SS, you're not going to let us waltz into Hitler's house. Probably throw a few rocks at us yourself.
If you're looking for someone to find another way up that mountain, Easy Company is ready and willing.
Duly noted.
Terrific. Let's go find out where Hitler is.
Right. We're not sure what's up there. The colonel doesn't want us taking any unnecessary risks.
Yeah, run.
Yes, he told me he was first into Paris. He wanted to be first into Berchtesgaden. Now, you fire up 2nd Battalion and outflank that.
Yes, sir.
Eerie. Not even any natives.
That's because this is a one town you can't deny being a true Nazi.
Need to find some place we can put the colonel.
How about right there?
Whoa.
No.
Wow.
Kitty would love this. How many brides get a wedding present from Hitler? You want to take half? You know, whoever comes in here after is just going to take whatever isn't nailed down.
Wouldn't want that to happen.
I just don't even think about it.
Oh, that, you put your hands on spears, man. Better cool it.
Sir,
More?
permission to climb the mountain, sir? Eagle's Nest?
Harry, have F Company put a double guard on the hotel. Set up roadblocks on the west side of town. Harry, nobody gets hurt. Not now.
Easy, you'll head up the mountain through the Ober-Salzberg. Take the Eagle's Nest.
I know we're calling it the Eagle's Nest. I just want to just say, caw-caw, caw-caw. Taking the Eagle's Nest. Great!
The Eagle's Nest was a surprise, a mountaintop stone retreat.
Wow.
8,000 feet up, accessible by a gold-plated elevator.
What?
And the man was afraid of heights.
This is crazy. Oh wait, is that supposed to be Hitler? I didn't get a good look.
Here's to him.
I guess so. This is just such a different side of the men.
Love your Eagle's Nest. I hope you don't mind. we made ourselves at home.
Listen up. From Corps, just came in, effective immediately. All troops stand fast on present positions. Want to hear it? German army surrendered.
What?
What is this place? Hermann Goering's house?
Had it on double guard ever since.
I can vouch for that, sir.
Oh, anxious to get off duty, O'Keefe.
No, there's just so much to see and do, sir.
Just so much to see and do, sir. Nick's coming up in here looking like Top Gun. Wait, but what was that stuff?
10,000 bottles of the world's finest liquor, wine, and champagne.
It's all yours. London, have each company take a truckload.
Winners.
Happy VE Day.
Yeah.
VE Day?
Victory. And you...
We became an occupation force, and no one wanted to leave Berchtesgaden until they saw Austria.
This episode is so pretty. It's just the boys, we're chilling. We're going around town. And it's chill. It's chill.
So you reckon they'll make us run up those or ski down?
The war is over. Like, it is gorgeous here.
We'll be comfortable here.
I wonder what will happen to us, to people like you and me, when there are finally no more wars to occupy us.
Have all your men collect the weapons, deposit them at the church, at the school, and at the airfield.
Please accept this as my formal surrender, Major. It is better than to lay it on the desk of a clerk.
You may keep your sidearm, Colonel.
Wow. That is... Wow.
Heroic death.
I mean, we've been fighting all this time and to finally come face to face. It's like...
So, when are we going? We don't have a date yet. Some of them will have enough points to go home instead. I think most of us here will have enough. And each of us will have to decide what to do. And I want those veterans who are staying, all new replacements ready to fight.
New replacements? At this point?
Means physical training. Get your NCOs on it.
They're gonna love you.
What are you crouching down for, Burko? Deer's gonna shoot back.
What's the matter, Bull? You tired of eating dried up spuds 3 times a day?
Hey, you know.
Oh, it really is just a deer. I feel like he had it.
You let him get away.
Wait, how Shifty missed that? Isn't that his job?
Seems they want me to stay around a while.
How many points you need?
15. No Purple Hearts, never was injured.
Right shoulder.
Hold her!
Oh, that's Spears? That's Spears? Put some bass in his voice, you know?
General Taylor is aware that many veterans, including Normandy veterans, still do not have the 85 points required to be discharged. He has authorized a lottery to send 1 man home in each company.
I didn't know you needed a certain amount of points to get sent home.
The winner is...
Who?
Serial number 13066266.
Oh, Shifty? Oh, really?
General Taylor has also announced that the 101st Airborne Division will definitely be redeployed to the Pacific. So, beginning tomorrow at 0600 hours, we will begin training to go to war.
What? No, somebody gotta break that down. Break that down. So, is that how the TV show The Pacific leads into this show, or leads vice versa? What's going on?
Say goodbye. You know, it's been a long time.
You got everything you need?
Yes, sir. Pistols, mainly. Paperwork's all done. I just don't rightly know how I'm going to explain all this. I seen.
Find soldiers, 50. There's nothing more to explain.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I wish we could have gotten the chance to know Shifty a little bit more.
Shifty Powers was on a truck headed for the rear in a boat home. Unfortunately, the truck was hit head-on by a drunken corporal from another regiment.
No!
Shifty had a broken pelvis, a broken arm, and a bad concussion. He survived.
I wish I could say that he was our only casualty in Austria.
Are you for real?
Guts and Glory here applied for a transfer.
13th Airborne are heading out for the Pacific right away.
Wait! Does that
If I'm going, I want to get it over with.
Does that mean Winters is gonna be in the Pacific? Yo.
I can't let him go by himself. He doesn't know where it is.
You're going to... Wait, no. Tell me. Are they both in the Pacific? Because it's gonna be lit in the Pacific. What? man. We growing up this episode. Oh. Oh.
He lost 24 men killed there.
Yes, sir. 17 of those were in my company commander's plane and went down on D-Day.
So you were given command of the company on D-Day. In Holland, they bumped you to Battalion XO, took your company away.
I fired my last shots there.
You got through Bastogne without having to fire your weapon.
That is correct, sir.
And you were on the line the whole time.
Yes, sir.
Can't imagine a tougher test for a leader.
You got through it.
Why do you want to transfer?
Sorry, sir.
I said, why do you want to leave your men?
It's not that, sir. It's just that if the war was still on in the Pacific and I could do some good over there.
Because if you think you need more combat experience to get stars on your helmet, you've done enough.
It's not my objective.
And frankly, I think your men have earned the right to keep you around.
Yes, sir. So I would stay in Austria for the time being. I'm trying to watch over soldiers who had no enemy to fight.
So this is where the guy lives, right here.
Which camp?
Whatever camp. Under direct orders, and I'm happy to follow it.
Does Major Winters know about this?
Doesn't matter here.
Oh, whoa. Liebgart.
Slave camp.
Which one? Which camp? You don't have any proof.
You think he's a soldier like you and me? An innocent German officer?
Oh, Liebgart. Now is not the time to...
Arbeitslager. Sie haben die falsche Person.
Shoot him. Shoot him!
No.
Officers don't run.
The war's over, anybody would run.
Everyone just wanted to go home.
I think that was in every country, but France was the best.
The dynamic. It's like, when you see some of the Germans and the soldiers like this, it's like, why were we even fighting?
Japs. 75 points. You're a Toccoa guy, right? How many you got?
Wouldn't you like to know? Discharged, huh?
Okay, see you back at farm.
81. Huh? I have 81 points. Where they going?
München, Munich.
We go to Munich? Möchten Sie nach München gehen?
Ja, bitte.
Ja.
Meine schönen Kleider. Was machen Sie dort?
He's like, my luggage. What you do with my luggage? Wait, is that an explosive? Oh no. How bad?
It's a private jet on deck.
He was dead when they brought him in.
75 points.
Young men who wanted to be home with their families by now, who'd served with distinction since before Normandy, were stuck here because they didn't have the points. What they did have plenty of were weapons, alcohol, and too much time on their hands.
I've never heard of the point system, so I don't know what the point of it is or how it works. Like, why do you need a...
Wait here.
Wait, what?
I think he was a major.
Hold on a second now, right?
He's not gonna make it. You'd need a brain surgeon. And even if you had one, I don't think there's any hope.
Come on, help me.
What are you doing?
We're gonna go find a brain surgeon.
Spears.
There's 2 men watching every road out of town. Try and take him alive.
This is... Could not have seen this coming. Especially not from our own men. Like Winters was saying, it's not a good environment for the boys to be here with nothing to do, so much drinking of alcohol. Like, it's a breeding ground for something terrible to happen.
Get in the Jeep.
Where are we going?
To the hospital. Get in.
If you're going to shoot me, shoot me. If you're not, put the gun away. If you want him to live, you'll help me. First, by putting that away.
Let's go.
Let me drive.
Huh?
We'll get there faster.
Well, he does have a point. Are they fighting?
Gonna go in there and join in?
I should go in there and stuff this.
Is that the... Oh.
You okay?
Where is he?
Replacement. Our company.
Where's the weapon? What weapon? When you talk to an officer, you say, sir.
Have the MPs take care of this.
The surgeon says he's gonna make it.
Listen to where Hitler's photo album, sir. Sure had a lot of pictures of him in it.
So you looked at him, but you didn't take him?
That's right, sir.
I don't believe you.
I'll be watching you. You're dismissed. You better not be lying to me.
He's smiling! He's smiling!
If it's not gonna put you in too much of a bind, I'd like to resign as company first sergeant. I miss being back amongst the men.
It's like one thing after the other right now.
Well, I guess you've earned your right to demote yourself. You want to take over Sergeant Grant's platoon?
That would do fine, sir.
Even though they say Grant is gonna survive, what is his lifestyle gonna really be like?
I know Easy Company's gonna need a commanding officer post to keep them from killing each other.
Facts.
It better be somebody who knows what they're doing. I mean, it's absolutely irresponsible to leave them in the hands of the wrong person.
So you decided to stay in the Army?
Yes, I'm gonna stay with the men.
Aww.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. Some of us would stay by choice, but others were stuck here unless we could find excuses to send them away.
Yes, sir. You'll be like a technical advisor and make sure they get everything right. Sorry, it's not a more hospitable location.
No, sir. Paris is just fine.
I don't think we'll see you back here anytime soon.
I won't let you down, sir.
I wanted to say, as you probably know, the Army, when they give a man a battlefield commission, make him an officer. They usually don't let him stay with the same company. They're afraid the men won't show him the proper degree of respect as they would another officer. I thought battalion headquarters might be a good place. There's a German general who was a little PO'd about having it surrendered to Private Babe Heffron from South Philly. I thought Second Lieutenant Carwood Lipton from West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Major, is this the type of job I can expect from now
on? Yeah.
I would like to address my men briefly.
That'll be fine, General.
Captain Sobel?
Major Winters?
Captain Sobel.
Nigga Winters. They don't even want to look him in the eye. Please.
Salute the rank, not the man.
I never thought I'd see this guy again. Devout almost killed him. They brought him in for the last 10 minutes. That is so funny.
Man, it's been a long war. It's been a tough war.
Ihr habt tapfer und stolz für euer...
You are a special group.
Die ineinander einen Zusammenhalt gefunden. Kameraden.
Among brothers.
Die Fuchshöhlen geteilt haben.
Oh.
Die sich in schrecklichen Momenten gegenseitig...
Held each other in dire moments.
Die den Tod...
Seen death and suffered together. I'm proud to have served with each and every one of you.
In Frieden.
You deserve long and happy lives in peace.
Wow. Cannot believe it. This episode feels so unreal. It's really over. What? Like Winters is over here swimming.
New Jersey, huh?
Think about it. You awake yet? Time to go to bed.
Wow, this is... Oh, man. Like, we're playing baseball.
But Compton came back to see the company to let us know that he was all right. He became a prosecutor in Los Angeles.
Wow.
He convicted Sirhan Sirhan in the murder of Robert Kennedy.
Wow. Wow.
David Webster became a writer for the Saturday Evening Post and Wall Street Journal. He went out on the ocean alone and was never seen again.
Wow.
Johnny Martin would return to his job at the railroad and then start his own construction company. George Luss became a handyman in Providence, Rhode Island. 1,600 people attended his funeral in 1998. Doc Lowe died in Louisiana in 1998. Frank Percani returned to Chicago and worked a postal route as a mailman. Joe Liebgott returned to San Francisco and drove his cab. He went into the earth-moving business in Arkansas. Alton Moore returned to Wyoming with a unique souvenir, Hitler's personal photo albums. How we lived our lives after the war was as varied as each man. Carwood Lipton became a glass-making executive in charge of factories all over the world.
Wow.
He has a... Spears stayed in the Army, served in Korea. In 1958, he retired a lieutenant colonel.
I'm so happy. Like, look at us.
Easy company! School circle!
Oh. We made it so far.
Easy Company, it was D-Day plus 434.
This morning, President Truman received the unconditional surrender from the Japanese. War's over.
Oh.
Each man in the 101st Airborne would be going home.
Yes.
And each would have to rejoin the world as best he could.
Oh, like, we made it.
Lewis Nixon had some tough times after the war. And in 1956, he married a woman named Grace, and everything came together for him. My friend Lou died in 1995. I took up his job offer and was a personnel manager at the Nixon Nitration Works. I chose not to go to Korea. I'd had enough of war. Finally finding a little farm. A little peaceful corner of the world.
Like he said.
Where I still live today.
Oh.
There is not a day that goes by I do not think of the men I served with who never got to enjoy the world without war.
Very unusual feeling. It's a very unusual happening.
We knew that we could depend on each other.
Oh, man.
And so we were a close-knit group.
And,
Malarkey.
I don't know anybody that I admire more than Joe Toy. And
I'm just one part of the big war, that's all.
Oh yeah, they perfectly cast Garnier.
The fellas that are still buried over there and those that come home.
After the war was over and they came back
Shifty.
out, well, you lost a lot of that.
He's hoping to stay alive, that's all.
From this day to the ending of the world, we in it shall be remembered, we band of brothers. For he who today sheds his blood with me.
The memories of a question my grandson asked me the other day. Grandpa, were you a hero in the war? Grandpa said no. But I served in a company of heroes.
Oh my gosh. Man. Why? Why nobody warned me? Nobody told me. Nobody said episode 10 was going to do all that. Like, it's really over. It's over, man. Band of Brothers, it's just over. Like, I did not expect to get that emotional, especially in those last minutes. It was just you know, how everything came together. I was just thinking about like the very first episode and all the men that we started off with, and it's just like the war was over, and it's just, oh man, it was just so emotional. I didn't know how big of an impact this show really had on me, I guess, until those last 10 minutes, because I really connected with these men, especially of Easy Company. I really connected with them, and I know that, you know, this was a TV show put together based on very real men, very true events. All of them resonated with me, and then being able to come on this journey with them and with you guys, it's just been such a beautiful journey, and to see how everything just came together by the end, man. What an emotional roller coaster. It was one of my favorites. I feel it had a sprinkle of everything from it was first of all a gorgeous episode, the scenery, and just the different dynamics with our soldiers coming face to face with the German commanders and soldiers, and, you know, seeing the enemy face to face surrendering, just hearing the war is over. We knew at some point it would come to an end, but it felt like for the men, you know, it was kind of going to be this way. Man, this episode touched on so many points of what life was like in that moment, what life was going to be like after that moment, and then dealing with the PTSD aspect of it. Even though we may be finished with the war, there's still heavy baggage that we're carrying. And I think it was Winters who said that it was all of our experiences here in Easy Company that bonded us together forever, because civilians back at home, they're probably just cheering yeah, we won the war, it's over. You know, our men can come home, and the civilians didn't get to see all of what war consisted of, and the horrific choices that had to be made, the things that were seen, the things that were done. Ooh, the middle part of this episode got very heavy. I just think that final scene of them playing baseball. How much more American can that get? Like, the boys were just playing baseball, you know, in our white tees. And then that was just beautiful. It was delicate. It was easy. It was just an easy way to end it. And then just seeing my boys. Knicks, Winners, and Spears at the end, all dressed up in their uniform, and to know that they lived a happy life after the war, which just made me happy. And I'm just so connected to my B.O.B. squad, and I feel that, you know, this experience too would have, you know, bonded us, me and you as the viewer. It's been nice. It's been real. And to answer to answer everyone's question, yes, I will be continue on with the Pacific. I'm not really sure how that ties in. The only thing that I've seen of the Pacific is the episode names. I know it's exactly the same as Band of Brothers, so I don't know if it's happening simultaneously, because I was a little tripped up when they kept talking about we're going to the Pacific. So I was thinking, is that how that show ties in, or is the Pacific is happening simultaneously as Band of Brothers? So we won't have any like clear correlation, but I don't know, there may be some guest appearances. I don't know. Band of Brothers, it got me. I was got. My heart feels overwhelmed. And man, Band of Brothers probably has to go down as one of my favorites that I've reacted to. I've reacted to a lot of good stuff, a lot. I get this way when I especially watch like trilogies, because it gives me time to, you know, latch on to characters in the story. Like, I know with Lord of the Rings, I was in shambles. But Band of Brothers, it's just, we just spent a long time with this show, with these men, and it feels like I really grew attached. And I the first episode of Band of Brothers, I started watching this in October, so it's been a minute. It's been October, like November, December, here we are in January. So Band of Brothers squad, I want to give you like a virtual hug. Like, oh my goodness, that was so beautiful. I feel all mushy on the inside, but I really hope you enjoyed all 10 episodes, and I will also be watching the documentary too. So we're not done yet with the B.O.B. squad. I really thank you so much for watching this video and coming along this journey with me. Oh my. Like, it was so unexpected, and I'm just so happy. And yeah. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Go ahead and tap that bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see more content, click on one of these over here. Until next time, guys. That was so beautiful.